Everyone, I am Ania Sade. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below. And you definitely want to subscribe because I have some awesome videos coming your way filled with makeup tips, hair tips, and so much more. But today's video is all about understanding your undertone. I mean, you heard it before in the beauty world, but really, what is an undertone? So if you would like to learn what is your undertone, then stay tuned. Okay, so yes, now before I go into the video, there will be two videos that will upload at the same time. This is the first video, what is your undertone, but the second one, part 2, is what is your foundation shade. So make sure you go and click the eye up here. It's the cards right here, it's flowing across the screen right now, and it will be in the description box too. But check that out as well. Make sure you check it out because it is it's filled with great tips on how to find the right foundation shade, and even some tips about concealers as well. But now let's really get into this video. Now first I'm going to break down what an undertone is first, and then I'm going to explain why it's so important for you to know what an undertone is before you go out and buy any kind of makeup, okay? And then last, I'm going to end with different makeup choices that will work best for your undertone. So you definitely want to stay tuned for this whole video. Get some popcorn, whatever, but definitely watch this all the way through because you don't want to miss one thing, okay? You missed the video. Well, an undertone is basically an underlying pigment. Most people confuse skin tones and undertones, but skin tone is one color and undertone is another color. They're not the same. There are actually 3 different undertones that you can be classified under: warm, cool, or neutral. Well, now that you know what an undertone is, let's answer the big question. What is your undertone? So keep in mind with the information I'm about to share with you that these are just observations that you can try at home and see what works for you. But understand that you will know right off what undertone you classify with before me saying it. If I'm saying it, this is just for people that may not know. But if you know, awesome. But if you don't know, that's cool too, because this may help you find out what it is. But this is the part of the video right now where it gets fun. So join in, okay? Let's actually look at our skin. Does your skin have more warm undertones, such as oranges, reds, or golds, like mine? Or do you have more of a cool undertone, like blues, greens, or purple undertones? I have more of a yellow underlying pigment, which is considered a warm undertone. Maybe you don't feel like you're warm or cool. And if that's what you're coming up with, then you're neutral. Neutral is usually not warm or cool. It's like in between. Do you see more of pink or blue undertones? If so, that's why you'd be classified as neutral. So now that we know that, let's do some more fun activities to find out what your undertone is. The first activity is the vein trick. Yes, you want to look at your vein at your wrist right here, and you want to see if your vein is green. If you have more green in your vein, then you're warm undertones. If you have more blue in your veins, then you are cool undertone. And if you have between, kind of like a teal color, like a bluish green, you will be considered neutral undertone. See, it's not always about the color of your skin tone when it comes to undertones. No, it's not at all. Because you can definitely have fair skin and classify as a warm undertone, and vice versa. Usually people who are more fair or porcelain complexion will have cool undertones, but not always. As well as usually medium to dark will have warm undertones, but it could also be cool or neutral. Again, these are just observations. You will know right off, trust me, which undertone you fall in suit with, because I'm pretty sure you're looking at your veins right now just to make sure. Another fun activity you can try is a jewelry trick, What piece of metal do you look best in between golds and silver jewels? I look better in gold jewels, but I do like all kind of jewelry. I can wear all kind. It's just that gold seems to pop better on my skin. That's why I have my gold earrings on. And since gold works best for me, I would be considered a yellow or warm undertone. But if silver works best for you, then you would be considered more of a pink or cool undertone. Of course, if both metals are just amazing on you, you're so lucky. But you will be considered a neutral undertone. Okay, last activity is the clothes tray. So, what colors do you think flatter you the most? Could it be cool colors such as white, blues, grays? If so, then you would be considered more of having cool undertones. What about wearing oranges, pinks, or bright colors like me? If you feel those colors suit you best, then you'll be considered warm undertones. Now that I have explained more in depth of what your undertone could be and different characteristics that would go with each undertone, we can now see why knowing what your undertone is very important for fashion, for jewelry, for your makeup reasons. It's really great to know what your undertone is because there are just certain colors, certain jewels, certain makeup choices that just not going to be flattering on you as other words can be. Of course, just observations, but you know certain colors or certain makeup choices just ain't a go. And that's why, because it goes more in line with your underlying pigment. I'm sure you also want to know how to find the right makeup that works best for your undertone, right? Well, okay, let's start with eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are fair game. Yes, there are some colors that you will know right off that will suit your undertone better than others, but it's not as a big deal when it comes to undertones. Because I've worn cool colors, warm colors, neutral colors. Yeah, it's a little different with eyeshadows. I'm sure you want to rock the best lippy for your undertone, right? I love a good lippy. I love red lipstick, but for the longest, I had to stay clear from it because it just didn't look so flattering on me until I found out what my undertone was. As I said earlier, when it comes to undertones, it's not really about your skin color so much. So for anyone who may be more fair skinned and have warm undertones, you will want to go for a more warm color lipstick. And neutral lipsticks are great as well. Neutral works for both warm and cool because it's not too warm or too cool coloring. Pinks are awesome, but make sure that they are more warm to be more flattering with your undertone. Now, if you are like me, you want to wear a good vampy lip, yes, okay. Well, you want to lean more towards darker shades and reds and berry colors. Okay, maybe you are more darker complected and have warm undertones. The best lippy choices for you would be to have a hot fire red or a deep or warm brown burgundy, which I love. For anyone who is more fair skinned and have cool undertones, you want a lippy that is muted or soft like a mauve neutrals. You can also rock very bright colors like reds. Just look for the reds that have a blue undertone. Now for anyone who is more darker complected and have cool undertones, you want to wear more fuchsia, pinks, or deep plums. Moving along to blushes. Blushes are very interesting because you want to stay clear of the clown effect. With a blush, you want to wear the complete opposite of what your undertone is. For example, I have warm undertones. So it's best for me to wear a cool or neutral undertone blush. This is my e.l.f. quad. And it's actually what looks better on my skin. And it actually is like a cool undertone blush. It's called the darker quad. It fits me better than wearing a warm. So if you're a cool undertone, you would want to wear the opposite, which is a warm or neutral undertone that will show up more nicely on your skin. So let's move along to contouring. When you contour, you want to get the same color of your skin. So pinky beige is best for cool undertones, and bronzers in all are better for warm undertones. You can use whatever you like. It just seems like bronzers are more leaning towards warm undertones anyway. So if you want to try that method to contour, because you can contour bronzers, go ahead. This is Oliver Glow by Milani. Yes, so when it comes to foundations and concealers, I have a whole separate video, as I was saying before, about that. So make sure you check that out. It will be in the description box and cards. Definitely check that out. Actually concludes my part 1 video. So I hope I helped you out in any way of understanding what your undertone is now. And make sure to also watch part 2. What is my foundation shade? And like I said, it will be in the card and in the description box. Yes! If you have any questions about anything regarding undertones or what have you, leave it in the comment box and I will do my best to answer them to my best ability. But yes, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it if it was helpful for you. And I am just so grateful that you decided to come to my YouTube channel. And yeah, subscribe if you are new here and you haven't by now. Thanks for watching. And remember, beauty is inside out. Mwah! Go watch part 2. Bye. But have you ever wondered what foundation or even concealer shade to get? It always seems that when you go to the store, there was never no one around. And I don't know about you, but I refuse to have to keep going to get a shade that's too light or too dark. Okay? Now, do you want to learn more about getting the right foundation shade and find out what concealer best suits you?